Assalamu alaikum everyone. So the falling wedge from Pepe is breaking down, and I think that right now this falling wedge is going to be retested. And earlier today we talked about the falling wedge, and then the falling wedge now finally has shown that it is absolutely breaking above the falling wedge. So far, the green has happened. Bitcoin is pumping a little bit, and in my opinion, this is a very, very, very good sign for Pepe. So is 45% pump coming along the way in the future? Well, let's see and get prepared. And by the way, if this 45% pump does come in the future, then it will be taken on private as well. So if you want to join us for July and Q3, we're still opened up. We close just as soon as the monthly closing happens. So today's 24. We still have like 7 more days. Now the thing is, the sign is clear. Okay, so when you have a falling wedge, it's a simple triangle, right? You have this triangle going on in there, and you have the upper resistance coming up like this, and you buy at the support, and there was another support in here, and this has been playing out beautifully for quite some time, right? So this falling wedge is something that has been developing ever since, when is this, 31 of May, and from 31 of May to 24 of June, you can see it has been falling down, and when it falls down, it falls in a way that it creates a pattern we call falling wedge. And falling wedge is a triangle that gets compressed, and it looks like this, right? And you have the price is falling in this fashion, and eventually it's a bullish pattern at the end of the point, and when you break above, you go for the retest, you enter at the retest, and it goes to the upside. Sometime you just don't get any retest, and you just break and you go up. So could this be the scenario where you just break and go back up here? So I'm going to drop in a blue line right in here. I just don't get the add button, but yes, the prices, the target is 1343, right? If you go above 1343, amazing. So basically it's a very, very clean setup, and just for a second we're going to use a line today, because why not? So the line is in here, and you can see that you can adjust the line however you want to, because what the line does is it gives you a little bit of that. You can see perfect, right? It's a falling wedge, and it has broken above it, so it's a picture perfect falling wedge. Now if there are no manipulations, we don't get any manipulation, we're going to look at a huge move up to 1322, get a little bit of relief. Now either you come to retest the wedge at 899 and you go up and you have 48%, or you don't do any retest and eventually you just break and you continue and you can do a 33%. Now the best scenario for a trader is wait for the retest, right? Because right here is just fluke. You can have an entry and win, and you can have an entry and still lose. There's a little bit of a doubt in there, so not very recommended. But yes, to me, I feel like if Pepe just decides that it's going to come down for the retest, especially we take the Fib retracement and we paste the Fib retracement just like this, then we could actually see the prices just going down perhaps to 891. So that's the golden ratio, 891, just like that. And the best stop loss is at 830, to be honest, which is the bottom of the wedge. Okay, and if you got the bottom of the wedge, then what you can do is, now keep in mind, even if you come to 830, even if you came to 830, you can still bounce off there, because that is also the support of the falling wedge, and then eventually go up there, and this would be a fake out, the one that you see right now. But however, as far as this trade goes, in my opinion, it should be good to go at 890, and that would be normal. Maybe touch 878, start to crawl back up again, and then you start the journey for a 48%, 50% move to the upside. And that's all I can say, honestly, because right now I have a feeling that we will be getting a pump up. Now I just hope the retest happen before it goes up, so that you, me, and all these other private members out there, we can get an entry, we can get a win finally, because I kind of have a very strong sense that it's going to play out. Of course, we have to look at Bitcoin, we have to look at Ethereum on the other side, but we will see about that in the future updates. And that's why I always say, keep up subscribed and turn on the bell, get the notification as early as possible to get to know what's coming up next with Pepe and all these other altcoins. So that's it for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love is.